From the minute they said that the twin brothers were found in the top of the mountains, I already knew there was foul play. Now they've arrested somebody. And the person that they've arrested, it looks really bad in the media because when a story runs that says African American twins found in the top of a mountain in Georgia, let's get from behind, let's shoot the elephant in the room. Everybody, when they think of Georgia, especially if they're not from Georgia or the South, they immediately think of lynching. They immediately think of racism. They immediately think of KKK organization and the way they did stuff back in the day when they would burn crosses on people's lawns, ride horses around their houses, shoot out the windows, drag the male out the house and drag him by his feet to a tree, hang him, beat him, right? Carry on with a lot of noise while they're dressed in those garments they wore. So when this video or this picture shows up with this white man and it said an arrest has been made in the death of the twins, everybody immediately thinks, yep, they got the killer and we knew all along that they were killed. Let's skip past that because that's all sensationalized. At the end of the day, he's not been named as the killer. He is a firefighter volunteer who was arrested for taking pictures of the twins' bodies and then circulating them on social media. Right. So, in a nutshell, he could have been one of the hikers out in that area who hikes that trail, who went out there, saw the bodies, was being super insensitive, took pictures of it, but then showed it to social media, right? That doesn't make him the murderer. What I will say, though, is this. I wouldn't be surprised if he knows who the murderers are that did this. I wouldn't be surprised if he is connected. Firefighter department, police department. I would not be surprised at all. Now, here's the thing. In this day and age, I still can't believe that men, especially black men, are walking around unarmed. Not only are you unarmed, a lot of black men are out here believing that everybody is their friend still. Taking rides from strangers, going to strange places, etc. I'm going to tell you something. If I am on my way to the airport to catch a flight and you are my Uber driver and you take off in the wrong direction, we're crashing that car. If I'm on my way to the airport to take a flight and you hold me at gunpoint and you say, get out of that vehicle, get into this vehicle, you're going to have to kill me on spot because I'm not getting anywhere. We're going to fight. We're going to fight till I have no fingernails left. We're going to fight until all my clothes is torn off of me. We're going to fight. So going places with people who are strange, especially those of the other persuasion, whether you are coerced, forced, or just being friendly, is a no-go for me. A couple of stories like these we've had in the past. If y'all remember, there was a story about a Jamaican who came over to the U.S. and he went to live in Pennsylvania. And he was the only black guy in his group of white friends. And they invited him out to what's called a hunting party. And of course, hunting means there are going to be guns and we're going to go hunt. Only thing he did not know was that he was going to be the hunted. He thought he was going to a hunting party. He thought it was cool to have friends from different backgrounds. You're exploring life and the world, and there are nice people who are inviting you out into the woods, into a cabin where you would spend the night hunting and be back to your family by daylight. So his woman dropped him off out there into the woods. Shortly after she dropped him off, she forgot something, so she called his phone. Now, he just came out the car. She called his phone, and already somebody else was answering his phone. She called his phone back again, and nobody answers the phone. And she dropped him off with the phone. So as soon as he got there, from my understanding, he was already put in a position where he should know he was the hunted. He probably tried to escape, but it was too late. And then there are others. Working in Texas, I took travel contract work in Texas. I was out there. There was a fellow therapist whose car broke down. And normally we take travel contracts in the most remote parts of Texas. His car broke down, and he probably was about 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from the facility that he worked at to the motel that he was staying at. He started trying to hitch a ride on the side of the road. Oh, somebody picked him up all right. See, when they pick you up, right, they're super nice. Hey, how you doing? You need some help? What happened? You lost your tire? Okay, we can help you. Well, we ain't got no spare. Oh, you out of gas? Oh, we can take you to the gas station and take you back to your car. One of those situations with him. He was an African American therapist who was married to a Caucasian woman. So I guess he thought if his wife likes him, then everybody like her likes him. He jumped in the car with those guys. He was found about a month later, body parts in bushes, right? I say all that to say this. It's time to stop being so naive, okay? The family wants justice. The family is thinking something horribly wrong happened to their family members, and they have a hunch that this was not what law enforcement is making it out to be, that this was actually a murder. Well, they're not the only one who feel that way. We all feel that way. And we all also feel like this is going to be covered up because they've already, from the minute it happened, law enforcement came around and they already came up with the conclusion that both twins hiked up to the mountains and one took the other one out and then took himself out, if you know what that looks like. Listen, too many stories. Too many stories for you to be walking around here not carrying a piece on you, not ready to shoot, not ready to do what it takes to protect your life. Walking around here like everybody is your best friend or likes you. Walking around here as if the world is kumbaya. Walking around here not ready for what's coming your way. I'm not trying to add salt to the wound, family. I'm just saying that this wasn't a one-man thing. This was two twin brothers who could have fought. Maybe they did. Maybe they were overpowered. Maybe it was a group that took them. But the fact that they were found where they were found is very weird. That in itself is weird. And according to their family members, they ain't never been there. They don't know that place. They never go that place. Hiking is not their thing. So why were they found off a hiking trail in the top of some mountains? If they wanted to take themselves out, they could have locked themselves in a garage in a car, turned the car on, and died from carbon monoxide. They could have done this at the back of some building in a parking lot in a car with both of them in it, if that's what they were going to do. They didn't have to hike all the way up to the top of the mountain, get tired, and do all that to do that, right? It is very, very suspicious. And not only is it suspicious, it's suspicious also because of where it was done. See, where it was done is known to be a sundown town. I don't know if you know what sundown town means, but let me explain it to you. Sundown town means you bet not get caught around here once the sun goes down. Going through here, boy. Better hurry up. Don't get caught around here once the sun go down. That's a sundown town. And that's a sundown town that they got caught up in. And that's a sundown town where their bodies were found. So you do the math, okay? Now, again, the person who was arrested has not been confirmed to be a killer or confirmed to be involved in their death or what happened to them. He was just charged with taking pictures of their bodies and circulating it on social media, just to clear that up, all right? They're still sticking to the story that this is what they claim it is, and the family is still sticking to their story that they need justice because it ain't what they say it is. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. I'll keep you updated as we continue to follow this story. And of course, I can't help but to share my personal opinion, and I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.